Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bridgie. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time, do consider subscribing, joining our family. We are fun-loving people, we are happy people, and we have a lot of fun on this channel. So make sure you subscribe and click on the bell sign before you exit this video so you can get notification every single time I post a video. So today I'm talking about marriage. Relationship is a very big part of my content, so I frequently talk about marriage and relationships on this platform. So today I'm talking about marriage, and I'm going to be talking about marriages in a state in Nigeria. Yeah, it's called Imo State, and apparently the bride price and the cost of marrying in Imo State is extremely high, and that is why a lot of women are not getting married. These are not my words. These are words of one of the member of the House of Assembly who is sponsoring a bill to slash the bride price or cancel the bride price and cut down on the cost of getting married so that more Imo women can get married. So before I get to the video, I've got something to show you, and yeah, just take a look and I'll be right back. It's a box. It's Italo Jewelry. This is the box I came in, and this one has got something else. So I'm going to open them so you can see what is in my boxes. These are the two boxes. So this is what is inside. So there you can see the certificate and all the other paraphernalia that comes with cleaning and maintenance and warranty, everything included. So let's open and see what's in there. There you go. So you got a pair of earrings here. It's lovely earrings, green, and then you've got, ooh, look at that sparkle, like a square shape ring there with the engagement and the wedding band. You can see how lovely it is. It's similar to the one that I showed you a while ago, but this is smaller, and this is absolutely cute. It is so cute. And moving on, we come to the necklace. This is like a Victorian necklace. You can see the sparkle. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. It looks exactly like a diamond. I'm telling you, this looks and feels like a diamond. It is stunning. I'm going to put it on in a minute and you see what it looks like on my skin. Yeah, this is how it looks. It's to complement the earrings. I've chosen the same color so that it goes with the whole look, and you can wear this for traditional outfits, for your English dress, for your birthday outing, going to church. You can actually wear this for a wedding, yeah, any ceremony, because it looks absolutely stunning. Especially people who don't really like very bogus jewelry. You just like the ones that look understated but yet look really expensive. Yeah, this would definitely be right up your alley. And I will put it on so you can see I'm cruising on this ring. Yeah, that's the whole look there. So you can see I am enjoying Italo Jewelry. You can see that's the necklace there. Oh, la 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 la. It is very regal. This is so regal. If you're looking for that classic regal look without breaking the bank, this is it. See? It looks like really expensive diamonds, and the price is so affordable. Now let's go on with the story. According to this man, his name is Kenneth Ibe. Yeah, he's a member of the House of Representatives in Imo State, Honorable Kennedy Ibe. He said that the reason why Imo women, the women from Imo State, and Imo is a state, for those of you who are not Nigerians, it's a state in the eastern part, the far east of Nigeria, is raising alarm at the high cost of marriages and bride price, saying that, you know, they need to cut down and slash the bill and slash the cost. So he sponsored a bill to regulate the outrageous cost of customary marriage. You know, I told you guys that customary marriage are the most extravagant and the most expensive. So he is now saying that there needs to be, you know, they need to be checked. And he said it while presenting the bill for second reading on Wednesday, and this was last week. And he said that this practice is predominantly in Igbo land and has caused many of the young ladies to remain single. According to Honorable Ibe, he said that a suitor coming to pay for a lady's dowry may find it tasking to settle for the English wedding, which again demands for more expenses. And part of the prayers on the bills is that once a suitor pays and completes the bride price of a lady, a clearance certificate should be issued to the groom by the father of the bride, who will present same to the traditional ruler of the community for the final issuance of customary marriage certificate, CMC, at the cost not exceeding 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira is less than £2. And he also said that no customary marriage in Igbo state, including the final stage of Igbanku ceremony, which is the traditional ceremony, should exceed the sum of 180,000 naira, with exclusion of the bride price, which shall not exceed 80,000 naira. This is really interesting. And he said that it is quite unfortunate that this practice has caused so many of the marriageable ladies to remain single and men apprehensive of taking the bold step. This is wrong and we must discourage it at all costs, he said. He added that if this bill was eventually passed into law in the state, it will correct the anomaly, as it was obvious young men and women aren't getting married because of the monetary involvement. Really, really interesting stuff, you will say. And I must say that a lot of the comments were quite encouraging. The first one said, thank God someone is saying something as it is. Another one said, Umona will frustrate you. The law doesn't hold water. It's better you have an understanding with them. Is the 80K for the yams or goats though? And somebody said, this is one of the core issues. Imo State women values their marriage and will remain loyal and industrious. Get you an Imo woman only when you are ready for marriage and have peace, somebody said. And a man said, see lawmaker that Jesus died for, well done for breaking tradition. Oh my God, see comments. And the last one I read says, in the same people left the group chat and blocked the admin and treasurer. They blocked the admin and treasurer. Oh my God, Nigerians will kill somebody. They say, in the same people, they left the group chat and blocked the admin and treasurer. So guys, this is the issue. I did a video when I started YouTube in 2017. I did a video and I asked, should bride price be abolished? If you haven't seen this video, that video, because it's quite some time now, for those of you who are my new subscribers, I'm going to link it just here. If you look at, I think it's the right side. Yeah, somewhere that you see it. Or if you check the description box. And I was kind of having the conversation about bride price, because bride price is something that normally comes on regularly. It's a very regular topic that comes up for discussion. Because in Nigeria, everywhere in Nigeria that I know, even in the north, bride price is paid. Now, it differs from community to community what that bride price is. I have a lot of Igbo friends, and they will tell me that traditionally, Igbo bride price is not high, but it's the things that they now put inside, like the umuna. Like somebody rightly said that the umuna will not be happy. The umuna are the family, the extended family. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is my understanding. They are the ones that you have to buy clothes, you have to buy goods, you have to buy bags of rice. So it is expensive altogether. The cost, the whole cost of the marriage, which is borne by the man, is very, very expensive. And this man, this honorable, is saying here that, you know, he feels that it is because a lot of young men cannot afford it. That's why they are not getting married. And the women are having to stay longer. And some of them might not get married because they are just, the available suitors are small, because it's not everybody that's going to be rich to be able to afford. And I understand that it doesn't even matter whether you are rich or poor, as long as you want to marry their daughter. I think it differs from family to family, because some people will tell you that their family is 100 naira, that is the bride price, and you know, nobody will ask you for anything. While some others will tell you that that they will give you a list that you have to buy everything that is in this list, and the list is very, very long. I mean, when I was growing up, we didn't have lists where I come from. The part of Nigeria that I come from, we didn't have lists, but by the time I was getting married, there was a list. My uncle was the traditional ruler of my community. And I remember that they gave my husband a list, but it wasn't much. It wasn't much. Everything there was maybe like some few yams, you know, or oil, you know. They say suitcase, and they'll buy wrappers that I never used, you know, and bits and pieces like that. Nothing for the extended family apart from the foodstuff. The foodstuff are the ones that is for the extended, the umuna, as you will call it in Igbo land, is the foodstuff. But there were a lot of clothing, jewelry for me, the bride, which I quite like. And I remember saying in that video that I don't think that bride price should be abolished. But if people are using it for exploitation, which I believe this honorable Ibe is saying, if families or parents are not using it as a form of exploiting their daughters' potential suitors, which is now making it like a societal or a social problem whereby women are not getting married because they are from Imo State, and everybody knows that Imo State bride price is exorbitant. It's too high. Then it's a problem. And incidentally, I had this conversation with a friend of mine who is from Abia. Imo State and Abia, they used to be one state. So I thought their culture is very, very, very similar. But he was telling me that he will never marry an Imo State woman. I was like, why are you saying that? Is it not are they not, you're not the same people? He was saying, no, we never. I said, okay. So this issue of bride price, not be today, is a very, very big wahala. Like, parents, this is where I see it. If you're a young woman out there, you are from Imo State or anywhere in Nigeria, eastern part of Nigeria is well known for high bride price, exactly. And some people have argued that the reason why some men are abusive towards their wives is because of the money they paid. And the women cannot leave such relationship because they paid so much. Because apparently, if you are returning back to your parents, you have to return everything that was paid. The bride price have to be returned. So they stay in abusive relationship because of these exchanges. Some people also argue that, you know, whenever there is an exchange of money or goods and whatever services you exchange for a human being is a form of slavery, that is modern day slavery, that they don't like it. But I think the issue of bride price is something that has been in our culture as Nigerians since time immemorial. And like I said, it was never something that was meant to exploit anybody. It wasn't meant to be a transaction. It wasn't meant to be something that was high or anything like that. It was just something that whereby the families come together, you know, sit down, you get to know one another, you eat together, you drink together, they give you advice as the wife going into the marriage, they give you advice as the man that is going to marry their daughter, the do's and don'ts of their family, you are told. And it's nice. They cook and eat and drink. It's a wedding. And, you know, it's family to family, we agree on what they want. But one thing I've always known since I was growing up in Nigeria was the fact that Igbo men don't get married on time. A lot of Igbo men marry very late. And I didn't realize it at the time when I was younger, because I didn't know it's got something to do with bride price. It was later when I grew up that I realized that, it's the issue of bride price that, you know, there's a lot to pay in some families. So that's why they are not getting married. For instance, if I may compare, In Yoruba land, they do traditional marriages as well. And the traditional marriages is funded by the wife's family, which is very, very funny. The wife's family pays for the traditional marriage in Yoruba land. At least I know a couple of my friends, nieces and nephews that have gotten married. It's their families that always pay. Because I was asking my friend Ronke the other day, I said, why is it that it's the woman's family that pays for the traditional marriage in Yoruba land? They call it engagement. She said it's because they are the ones receiving the in-laws. So they have to host the in-law, they have to pay for it. So they are the ones that will do the entertainment, they are the ones that will pay for the food and, you know, everything that is needed in that traditional marriage, which is different again. So, like I said, it depends on the culture and, you know. And when people have money in Yoruba land, they make it very, you know, they make it as big, you know. Wedding is when you have rich parents, that's when they will show that, okay, it is time for them to spend their money on their daughters. When they invite all the top people, you know, captains of industries, governors, presidents, everybody is in attendance. So weddings are really, Nigerians are really big on weddings, I must say. But this particular is the one that we're talking about Imo women. I feel like there's some merit to this bill, because especially if the man is saying that the reason why a lot of women are not getting married is because the men cannot afford it. Nigeria is hard. It is not easy to survive for young men. Young men have it very tough. And that's why you see a lot of them are tempted to go into criminality. You know, because desperation will set in. People will graduate, they will not find job. If you don't have access to the person that will, you know, that has an opportunity to, or your parents are not in position to own businesses that will employ you, or you yourself are not somebody that's, you know, creative, that can start whatever you want to do. If you're looking for paid employment, it is difficult. The government cannot. Nigeria is 200 million. The government don't have capacity to employ even 1/10 of the population. So you find a lot of graduates, even first-class graduates, that are struggling, second class. So if in Nigeria today, first class is nothing, first degree is nothing. A lot of people finish first degree now and go straight away to do masters just to boost their marketability. So the point I'm trying to make is that it is not easy for young people. A lot of young people would like to get married. I know a lot of my Igbo friends in Nigeria, I still know some of them that they are in their 40s, men, they are not married yet. Because it never be for them. You're not going to get married if you're sharing an apartment. You're not going to get married if you're living with your sister or your brother. You want to be comfortable, at least to a certain extent, to say, okay, you must have, you know, like a 2-bedroom flat, maybe have a small car, even if it's not a big one. And then the most important thing is that you must have the money to pay for the wedding. So if you don't have the money to pay for this traditional marriage, you don't have the money for the church wedding, then what are you supposed to do? You wait. So you find a lot of men who are from that area, they are in their 50s and their children are just starting primary school, which is not very, very good, to be honest. You know, it's best for you come to this part of the world, people who are in their 50s, they have grandchildren already because they start very, very early. They start at 20, 18, 16. They are fathers and mothers already. So by the time they are 50s, they are already grandparents. You know, so these are all the issues. What do you guys think about this bill? Do you think it's going to work? Those of you who are from Imo and that environment, I'd like you to leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me, do you think a bill like this is going to work? Even if the government passes the legislation and it passes through the final reading and it passes into law, do you think that Imo parents, especially the parents of who have daughters, will obey? Would they follow that, you know, regulation or directive of the government or law that they should charge 80,000 or 120,000? They shouldn't charge all those long. You go the first one to knock door, you go the second one to enter room, you go the third one before you can enter bedroom. It's too much. It's too much. I mean, my own personal opinion about the matter is that I don't think marriage should be exploitive. You should use it to exploit anybody. You know, if young people find themselves, they love each other, they want to get married, parents should support them. Even if they don't do an exorbitant marriage, you can do marriage inside room. You know, you can do marriage inside room. Family come together, you pray for them, whatever they have. When you become very rich, you can do the big wedding or blessing of marriage if you want to. I don't think, because at the end of the day, it's the daughters that will suffer when you are in your 40s, 50s. And it's not because you are not finding people that you like or people that you think will make good husband, but because they don't have money for bride price or for all these things that are being required by the homeowner, then they can't go forward. Then that becomes a problem for the woman as well. Anyway, leave me your thoughts about this matter in the comment section. Should traditional marriages and bride price be regulated? And do you think this is going to work in Imo State? Share your views with me in the comment section, and I shall leave it here with you today. Thanks a lot for watching. If you love my jewelry, my earrings, this one and this one, my lovely diamond look like chain, and of course my beautiful wedding sets, all from Italo Jewelry. And the information about this jewelry is going to be linked in my description box. And yeah, if you love one another, definitely go and get this ring. Bro, propose. It's not expensive. When you have money later, you can change it to real diamond. See, does it not look like diamond? Does it not look like diamond? Don't kill yourself. For my place, they say I have a big rich now, so it is sick rich. So if you sick past yourself, go payment. And sisters, please. Anyway, I trust my body, you both sisters. You guys are understanding. And Ninja babes too. You must do this, you must do this. Okay, sit down there. Let us be understanding, support the brothers so that we can move the ministry forward and everybody will be happy. All right. I'll speak to you in my next video. Thank you for watching.